Hello everyone, I'm bringing to you a game of TVP. This is going to be Metalopolis. I have Virus Naama. I believe he has switched teams from Mouse Esports, so he's over here on Virus team now, and his opponent is going to be WhiteRa, or WhiteRa as some of us might know him, and this is from the tournament BDL. I'm not too sure about this tournament, never really heard of it, but saw a series of games with Duckload in it, so definitely wanted to check them out. So I'm going to be casting these games for you guys. And again, we are registering for the APL right now, the American Pro League. Check that website out at mocktechcorp.net/APL. We've got 21 teams registered as of this moment. Please do consider registering your team for this wonderful league that's coming up. I'm going to be running it throughout the summer. Hopefully we'll be able to get in 2 whole seasons. And we're going to be playing a best of 5 format, so please check that out. We've got rules coming out onto the website and everything like that as well. Looks like a Virus Naama is going to be throwing up his barracks, not at the choke point against Protoss. Doesn't really need to wall off. The gateway is now on its way for Duckload, and he's sending out his first probe scout across the map. Of course, he's scouting in the wrong direction. As observers, we can see that. Naama also throwing up a refinery. He'll be going for something. We'll see what he decides to do real soon. Same over here. Duckload is getting his gas up as well, and it looks like both players are checking the close positions first. And pylon going down. Always good spotting all around your base with these pylons. Good pylon placement is very important. Looks like Duckload is spending all of the chrono boost on his nexus as of the moment, and we'll see if he continues to do that. Continuing to do that will rule out any sort of quick warp gate attacks and things related to that. There's an orbital coming up for Naama right now. Of course, Naama, a very strong Terran player. We saw him at DreamHack a while ago playing against his former teammate, Mana? Yes, Mana. And it looks like the probe is going to scout up here, and the Marine does prevent the probe from doing so, and the SCV is finally making its way towards Duckload's base. Cyber core is now complete. We're going to see the warp gate research now started, and the Zella is now on the field, and looks like there's a little bit of probe chasing going on with that one Marine. Looks like the probe is going to sit out here. We'll see if Duckload loses this. No, he's going to be pulling it back. Great control, actually. The probe now advancing forward, and a Zealot also coming forward as well. So might be able to catch that Marine out of position and take it out. That Marine is running for its life. It's slightly faster than the Zealot, so it should be able to get away. There's a Marine on the high ground going to start taking a couple of shots as well. That Marine is going to cycle around. It's taking a couple of hits from that. Zala is going to be getting away right now. The probe did get in the way for a few seconds there. Oh, SCV is coming off the line wanting to block that Zala. It looks like that Zala does go down. However, there is a Stalker taking out both of those Marines from the low ground. Looks like he's going to be advancing forward, going to be trying to do some damage. Meanwhile, the warp gate research is almost complete. The Nexus is also coming up for Duckload right now, so he's going to be trying to get an economic lead just off of this harassment here. That Marauder is going to be able to pick off that one probe, and the Stalker will be forced to back up. Duckload now only adding his second and third gateway, so that's a lot of aggression just off of one gateway. There is a command center coming up for Naama right now. We'll see if Duckload actually saw that. No, he did not. So he's not too sure of what's inside the Naama's base right now. However, he does know that there is a barracks with a tech lab because he has seen the Marauders out. Again, more supply depots going down over here. Going to be doing some nice spotting. There's that SCV going to be scouting in here. It does see everything that's going on, sees the robotics facility, knows that there's a Nexus coming up. So Naama is going to be safe for some time. He knows this. So he's going to be able to continue his expansion plan. Is going to be throwing a bunker at the front as well. Stalkers are going to be checking around for just in case of anything hiding that might do some scouting later. There's a Stalker parked at the Zelnaga watchtower. This is a very key watchtower, especially in these close air positions here, will be able to spot for any sort of ground army attacking. More gateway coming up for Duckload right now, warping that one into a warp gate, and his robotics facility is complete. We'll see if he decides to go for those colossi. He's going to be saturating his natural expansion real soon. 42 food for Duckload and a 36 for Virus Naama right now. Or yeah, Naama. He's getting more. See, mana isn't even in this game, and I'm trying to say mana sometimes. It's so confusing. Anyways, Marauders are out on the field, so we'll see what Duckload decides to do. There's still no robotics bay as of yet. We'll see if when he decides to throw that down, this gateway is about to be finished, and there is an observer out on the field. We'll be able to check out what's going on right now. So it's gonna float in here, see all the barracks, know that there's probably an expansion out there, sees all the add-ons, reactors, tech labs, is going to scout over here and see the expansion up and running as well as the bunkers. So always good to have that observer. Always don't want to lose that observer. And a scan going down, we'll be able to take that observer out. Duckload is going to be forced to make another one of those if he does want to have any sort of detection, any sort of scouting of the Terran base. As of this moment, 2 assimilators coming up at the natural expansion for Duckload. Will be saturating those immediately so that he can get higher tech units. Another observer is on the way right now, going to be moving his forces to the front. He did not see any Stargate or factory action, so he knows that the possibility of drops is not quite there yet. However, there is a Ghost Academy that is complete, so there will be ghosts coming out on the field real soon. There's one just finishing up right now. There he is. We'll be joining with the main bio army real soon. There is an observer going to be scouting in here once again. It's going to see this little move out over here. So Duckload is going to be able to warp in additional units to hold this off. He does have quite a sizable force himself, so there's not that much to worry about. He's going to get into a more optimal position. The Zealots do want a little bit more surface area to be able to engage. And here comes Naama. He does have STEM research as well. They're going to be advancing forward. The Guardian Shield going down. The SCVs are also all here. Going to be joining this fight immediately. EMPs going off on the Protoss army. Going to be taking the shields out. Looks like the Bio army is going to be able to advance forward. The 2 sentries over there getting taken out. More Zealots getting warped in. Looks like the Marauder Slow is doing quite a bit of damage. Duckload is going to have to bring his army back in from that side. The reinforcements from Terran is going to be coming over here, going to be advancing forward, and the Stalkers are scared to move forward. He's trying to be patient as much as possible, trying to get out as many units as he possibly can. He's got quite a bit of money inside the bank. Here comes the probes off the line as well, going to engage, and here comes the Stalkers as well, trying to zap away. These Zealots also coming down the ramp. Looks like the Terran army is being reinforced once again, and the Protoss army is getting whittled down. Look at the stream of units on the minimap. And down goes that last Stalker. There's one last Zella on the ramp, but it is not able to do anything. Look at the red health on all of those units. Going to be taking out the production facilities real soon. A sentry, 2 Stalkers over here going to try to do some damage. GG calls Duckload, and we're going to be going into game 2.